Hey everyone, Steve F here with this week's joke. This is good because this joke this week is kind of a twofer. It's a half blonde joke and half Jewish joke. So it's not often in life that we get a twofer, all right? But this qualifies. It's an oldie but a goodie. You may have heard it before, but I like it. It's kind of a good joke. So there's five people on a small charter flight going somewhere, all right? And, there's five people. There's a very wealthy businessman, a lifelong politician, a beautiful blonde model, an old Jewish rabbi, and a 16-year-old student. And, they're going somewhere. Just work with me here. I don't know what those five people would ever be doing together, but it's just a joke. So they're flying somewhere, and the plane has engine problems, and it's going to crash. And the pilot comes on. He says there are parachutes in the back. Everybody should grab one and jump because we're going to crash. But they look, and there's only 4 parachutes, and there's 5 of them, right? So the businessman says, I have so much money, and I'm so important to the world, and I employ so many thousands of people, I have to live. So he grabs a parachute and he jumps out of the plane. The lifelong politician says, I've got such a cushy job, and I've got a government pension coming, and I'm so full of myself, and I think I'm so important. I've just got to live. So he grabs a parachute, jumps out of the plane. The beautiful blonde model says, I am just so beautiful, and I've got millions of fans worldwide, and I've got a photo shoot coming up and a magazine feature, and I'm too beautiful to die. I have to live. So she grabs a parachute and jumps out of the plane. Leaves the old rabbi and the 16-year-old student. The rabbi goes, my son, he says, I'm an old man. He says, I've lived a good life. He says, I've served many people. I've served my congregation well. I've done God's work. He says, I have no regrets. He says, this is a fine time for my life to end. You take the last parachute. You've got your whole life in front of you. You're 16 years old. And the 16-year-old student goes, Rabbi, he goes, not to worry. He goes, we'll both live. There are 2 parachutes left. The blonde grabbed my backpack. So there you go. There's today's joke. All right. No offense to blondes. I know a lot of very smart blondes, and it's just a joke. Okay, it's just a joke. But the weather's beautiful. Summer's here, and looks like it's going to be a fairly normal summer for everybody. A good friend of mine was just at a baseball game last night, and the stands were packed, and everything was good, just like it used to be, all right? So things are good. So I hope everybody is doing well. Keep smiling, stay optimistic, and we'll talk to you soon.